Hello, hello. How's it going? So, I'm doing this on my personal profile again because Facebook will not let me go live on my business page for whatever reason. If you are a business owner and know how to do that, go live on your page. I would love to hear from you. All right, so it's Saturday afternoon for me, maybe Saturday morning for you, maybe Saturday afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. And I'm grateful you're tuning in. It's been an intense 24 hours for me. Nothing has gone according to plan or according to my ideas of the way it should. And half that time I was asleep. So I am in Ireland, as I've mentioned, and in the past 24 hours, the place that I'm in has run out of oil in the furnace, which means there's no heat. It was -2 overnight, not so bad overnight. It's about 3 degrees now outside with, Ireland whipping wind and likely to rain again in a few minutes, and there's no heat. So the owners of the house, they're doing what they can, but there is also an oil issue, right? So, that's just one thing. And I had organized a car share for myself this morning. And a car share, it's such a fantastic idea if you don't have a vehicle. Being in a foreign country, being able to car share, fantastic. But of course, in a car share, we rely on the people before us to bring the car back, and they didn't. So there was no car for me this morning, and it was a half-hour walk there, a half-hour walk back, whatever. These are not life-threatening things. They're just the issues that I've been dealing with. And so with, the world being as it is, with there being the oil issues, and there is some concern about the gas, the petrol in Ireland at the moment. And although I am feeling grounded and centered in myself, what I've become aware of in these past 24 hours is that there's some stuff in the subconscious. And some of it came to me through my dreams. And it's a vulnerable position I'm in, because if there's no gas, if this continues to escalate, well, all kinds of things can happen there. And my human self, she's like, holy fuck, right? What happens if they ground the planes, if I can't get from here to there? Who knows? And I have zero control over that. What I can control is what I wear, what I eat, what I have, what I choose to do right in front of me. That's all I can control. I don't get to control Trump, the oil prices, what's happening in the ports, the blockades. I don't get to control any of that. And again, my human self, she does not love this. But even so, I love and appreciate her 100%. So this morning I thought I would lead a little tap along, because perhaps you have some of these aspects, some of these things affecting you as well. And if you're at all tapped into the news, it's impossible not to have some version of this running in your system. All right, so we're going to tap along. You can follow me, and I will pause in between so that you can repeat after me. All right? Here we go. Even though I'm afraid of what's happening in the world, right here, right now, I'm safe. Even though I'm afraid of the fuel shortages, and the specifics that are happening close to me, I'm open to looking at this today. Even though I'm afraid of the chaos in the world, I love and appreciate myself anyway. And just taking a moment to notice how that's landing in your body, what you're hearing, what you're seeing, what you're aware of. I'm afraid. I don't know what's going to happen. It's chaotic out there in the world. Chaos is reigning. Toxic masculinity is running the show. It's a little nuts. And I love and appreciate myself anyway. This fear in my system, I see it. I honor it. It's my human self doing the best she can. And I love and appreciate her. I'm open to releasing my grip and trusting. I've got this. I am a divine child of the universe. I am exactly where I'm meant to be. And I love and appreciate myself completely. So I'm just going to continue moving through the points, finishing up this round, breathing, keeping my eyes open, loving and appreciating myself. Shaking that off, just taking a moment, checking in. All right. So my hope is that that helped you feel a little bit calmer. I know I'm certainly feeling calmer, and I'm looking outside, and it's now started pouring, and that's okay. It is what it is. And I just want to share as well, I started off this live with some of the problems I'm having. And even with those, of course, this was before I got to the car, um, but I already knew about the heat and, the dream that I had. And I was walking on by the pier, and there's lots of shorebirds, lots and lots of them. And there was a whole group of shorebirds, and they were all moving. They all went up at the same time. They flew around together, making this beautiful pattern, and then they all landed. And that was such a divine moment, so joyful and beautiful. And then I had some time before my car was supposed to be there. And at this point, I still believed that the person was going to return it, just that they were running right to the minute. And so I sat in the park, and it was Saturday morning here, and there were lots of little kids with their parents, and the kids were having so much fun. And that brought me so much joy just to see that light-heartedness. And I had one more beautiful thing happen, again with the children's energy. So then I moved. I was waiting where the car was supposed to be in the parking lot, and Dad had his daughter in his arms. They were going to the park that I had just been in, and he was friendly. He said, "Hey, how's it going?" And the little girl in his arms, she waved to me, and then she blew me a kiss. I was like, oh my gosh, that's the sweetest thing ever. So that's where I'd like to leave you today. I hope that this serves. I'd love for you to like, comment, share with me what landed, what didn't, how this felt for you, and I will see you next week. I'm in transition on Saturday, so I'm not sure that I'll be able to do a live, but the following Saturday I will. All right. Cheers, my friends. Much love.